did some fajitas. And with the fajitas, I did a lot of peppers. I did red peppers, yellow peppers, green peppers, orange peppers, and I had some Vidalia onions that I also grilled. And I don't want that to go to waste. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some egg white omelets for me and my son. But my son's cutting some of the fat a little bit, just some of the fat. So I find ways to allow him to have really good food with less fat, and so we do use egg whites. I love sunny side up eggs, over easy eggs, runny eggs, scrambled eggs, eggs any kind of way you can think about it, eggs with cheese. So I love eggs. When we were growing up, one thing that my mom used to do is she used to fix eggs for us in the morning. A hot scrambled egg sandwich between 2 slices of really soft bread. Oh, that would hit the spot in the morning when we were growing up. Anyway, so I have some mushrooms. I had some of the grilled peppers from the fajitas. This is some mozzarella, like a low fat mozzarella cheese. You know, cheese and omelet. I had some fresh parsley that I cut up the other day for my chicken marsala. And I have some egg whites. I like to buy the egg whites that are in the carton, that way I don't waste the yolk. You can make perfect omelets this way too. But I'm a real believer in putting flavor on every layer of your food. So you have to add some flavor to every layer of your food, and it's gonna taste amazing. Don't get so caught up in, I'm not the perfect cook, I don't know how to do this, do that. You're gonna take baby steps, small steps, and before you know it, you will be cooking some amazing, delicious food. My skillet's heating up. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of olive oil. And I'm gonna put in here some of the peppers that I had from the night before. Just a few of the peppers for each omelet. I'm getting there with my fingers. You don't want it too high, because basically all I'm doing right here is warming up the veggies. I'll add some mushrooms. I cut these up. Lots of mushrooms. And then I'm going to put some of my parsley in there. Just a little bit. One of these out here. I'm just going to stir this around a little bit. I'm going to add some flavor here. So we're going to add a little salt and a little pepper. The peppers already had some lime zest on it, some lime juice. That's salt. I'm going to put some cayenne pepper. I love cayenne pepper. And I'm going to put a little black pepper. So I've got black pepper, cayenne pepper, and salt on here. And I'm just going to stir it again. I just want to saute these. I don't want to overcook them or anything. Because I love vegetables that are in that hasn't changed anyway from their original state too much. Not mushy stuff. Doesn't take long even for mushrooms. There's so much moisture and water in mushrooms for them to cook out a little bit. These are already ready for you. Egg whites. Perfect. So you can see these have sauteed down quite a bit. But they're not over sauteed. I'm going to pour my egg whites right in there. Here we go. And we'll let that cook just for a minute. I'm going to get a top so I can put this on here and it will cook a little quicker and more evenly. Here we go. I have a top. It's not the top that goes with this skillet. This skillet doesn't have a top, so I just grab another top. Saturday. Sometimes I do like to throw down on a Saturday, have some pancakes or biscuits and grits and cheese and eggs and oh, just good old Southern comfort food. I'm originally from New Orleans, and I come from a family of women that love to cook. So I've been cooking for a long time. My grandmother taught me how to do things like homemade bread. I've helped them to take care of pigs and cows, and so I'm not a farm girl, I'm a city girl, but I am partial to the country because I spent so much time growing up in the city, but I spent a lot of time with my grandmother who lives in the country on my mom's side of the family. Let me show you what's going on with these egg whites now. And they're still cooking, but check this out. Because I put the lid on, look how much faster it's cooking. And I haven't turned it over or anything, but my veggies are sauteing really good in here. Or I don't want to say sauteing, but you know, they're really well incorporated into my egg whites. So I'm going to put the top back on just for a few more minutes. And it'll be a little bit more solidified so that when I do flip it, which I think I am going to flip it. At first I didn't think I was, but I put a lot of egg whites in here, so I think I am going to flip it. So it's not all over the place. So sometimes when you go somewhere and they have an egg white omelet and let's just flip it. Oh man, look at all that flavor. Look at all that flavor. Oh, that is so good. So once you flip it like that, the egg whites on the other side are going to cook pretty fast. So you can flip it right back over just within maybe about another minute. So it doesn't really take that long, but there it is. It's done. Let's see if you can see that good. Now what I'm going to do is add a little cheese right here in the middle. Doesn't have to be a lot because we've got a lot of flavor in there. And I'll fold it over and I can plate it. I'm going to taste that omelet too. I know it's good. And I know you want to know if it's good too. So let's check it out. Let's take a bite. I want you to see the cheese in here. Doesn't that look good? Mmm. It's hot too. You can see how steamy hot it is. But I know it's loaded with flavor. It's so hot I don't want to burn myself. Mmm. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Yes. This is good. But remember, you have to layer every flavor. Did I say that right? You have to put flavor on every layer. There we go. I always get that twisted. My grandmother taught me how to do things like homemade bread, you know, slaughtered pigs, and I mean, not me personally. My uncles went out and slaughtered them, but